All right. Matt, the mortgage guy. In today's video, I want to talk about some of the real estate information that's out there. Is it misinformation? Is it misinterpreted? What's going on with year-over-year home sales? What's the true story about inventory? What's the difference between active inventory and total inventory? I'm going to go over that in this video, hopefully give you a clear picture of what's going on in the real estate market in 2022. All right. I know there's a lot of information out there about real estate. I know that as a mortgage broker, you're going to say, Matt, you're just going to share stuff that paints a rosy picture for real estate because that's your job. You write home loans for people looking to get into the real estate market. True story, right? But I will tell you that I share with you true stories and true feelings about what's going on in the real estate market, what my clients are saying, what real estate agents are saying, what I'm seeing with offers, right? And I think that for one, to paint the whole market with broad strokes and say that there's a softening in every single market would probably be a disservice, and it's not going to help you get some clarity around real estate. Also, it's just, you know, the if it bleeds, it leads, the type of stuff that sells, the type of the kind of drastic headlines and drastic stuff that people say to get more clicks and to get more views really is not the truth, right? So I'm just going to go over some stats, do with it what you will, take what you will from it. It's just stats and it's the truth. And it's a little bit of these stats mixed with what I'm personally seeing, right? If you'd like to get in contact with me and my team, go to greatmortgagebroker.com, fill out the form, let us know where you're at, how we can help. If you're looking to refinance, if you're looking to get pre-approved, if you'd like to buy, we're happy to help. Greatmortgagebroker.com. Okay, on with the show. Signed contracts in April, that number came in lower than expected, or worse than expected is probably the right word for it, down 3.9%, right? And a lot of people are going to point to that number and say, listen, like, this is a clear sign that the real estate market has taken a turn for the worse. Less people are signing contracts. Less people out there want to own real estate. All the other stuff that's going to go in this big housing bubble report, right? What you've got to understand is that we are going to see a decrease in the home sales number because we've got less inventory, specifically active inventory, right? And I heard somebody put this really well in a real estate meeting that I was in recently with a room full of real estate agents to understand the difference between housing inventory and active inventory. So let me tell you the difference, right? We've got inventory number currently right now across the US, 1.03 million. Of those 1.03 million, which the inventory takes into account contracts and pending sales, like it or not, that's included in that number, only 409,000 of those, or about 40%, are active, meaning like you can see the house at 123 Main Street, it's for sale. You could put an offer on it. The other 600,000 or so, the other 60% are already pending in contract. A lot of that stuff is new build. A lot of that stuff is also resale home where it's just gone into contract. We know as mortgage folks, real estate agents know that while some of these might fall out, vast majority of these, 95% plus, are going to close, right? And if you compare this to numbers from 5 or 6 years ago, when we look at inventory numbers, we're like, look, we had 2 million homes inventory-wise. Now we've only got 1 million. Like, inventory is down 50% from 2016. Another key component of that you need to consider is that in 2016, when the number was 2.11 million in inventory, the active inventory was 1.55 million. 73% of that total number was active for sale. You could offer on it. Today, I'm telling you that of the 1.03 million, only 409,000 of those are active, right? A huge change, right? A lot less that are active and you can actually go bid on and buy for yourself. So if you look at the active numbers, we're from 1.55 to 409,000, only got about 25% of the inventory we had back in 2016. What does that mean for you as a home buyer? What does that mean for you as an investor? What does that mean for you if you're interested in real estate for any reason? It means that, like we're seeing from the true experts, not just people looking for clicks and not just people that are trying to get folks to go to their website or they want views on their YouTube channel, home prices will moderate. Home prices will not crash. There's 1/4 of the inventory available. So even if demand gets dampened and the Fed does what it's out to do, raise interest rates and quell demand, demand could come down by 50%. And there's still going to be that ratio of demand versus what we've got active very high, right? It's going to be twice as bad as it was in 2016. If 2016 demand meant 5, 6, 8% increase in home prices over a year, know that 1.55 active versus the demand we had back then, if we pull the demand down by 1/2, but this inventory is cut by 75%, remember 1.55 million down to 409,000, that's still an imbalance. And that's the ultimate decider for what home prices are going to do. So I'm with Lawrence Yun, and I've said it before, even of all people, Diana Olick from CNBC, she even agreed with Lawrence Yun. Sales will not crash. Sales prices, I'm sorry. Sales will wane, right? Demand and the number of sales will wane. Part of that has to do with inventory. Home prices will moderate. Home prices will not crash. That's my 2 cents. Take it for what you will. I think that it's important for people to understand this because there's so much out there, and that stuff's going to get pushed to the front. That stuff's going to be the top of your Google search. The stuff that gets clicked the most, the stuff that gets the most views, housing crash, housing bubble, things are coming to an end, the real estate market in 2022, all the things, right, are going to be in people's faces, and people are going to be fearful. But I promise you, home prices go flat. They don't go down 20, 30, 50%, in my humble opinion, in most experts' opinion, right? So I would say with rates up, prices up, and inventory down, year over year sales are down 9%, right? So less homes are being sold, but I've said this multiple times and I just have to pound it in. Does not equate to home prices going down. All right. Any thoughts you have on this? Any questions? Feel free to leave it in the comments. Some will agree, some will disagree. I'm fine with that. I think a healthy conversation around it is always useful. So leave your nice comments, even if they're in disagreement, down below in the comments. And as always, greatmortgagebroker.com if you're looking to get connected with my team. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And until next time, we gonna see.